Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. We are back with some more MRC Gran Turismo Touring Car Championship action. And we are in round 5, race 2, coming today from Circuit Spa-Francorchamps. We are in race 2 like we said, so we are at the reverse grid and the group 4 choice of the driver instead of the V8 advantage like we have in race 1. So we'll head on down the grid and see how the guys line up and what tyres they're using for stint 1. On pole we've got Ginger Imposter, he's running softs all round on his McLaren. Second we've got P1 Apache UK, he's running super softs. Third we've got Haz91 running softs on the front, super softs on the rear. Fourth we've got P1 Valium running super softs all round. Fifth is Surfer Ev running super softs all round. Sixth we've got Diablo, he's also running super softs all round. Seventh is Mutt, he's running super softs all round. Eighth is Visho running softs. Ninth is Infinity Decals running super soft. 10th we got Walmid also running super soft. 11th is Terrence, he's running super softs all round. 12th is Ghost Realm, he's running softs all round. 13th is Mental Mike, he's running softs on the front, super softs on the rear. And last but not least, our race 1 winner CJW Racing, he's running softs all round. So that's the grid for round 5, race 2. Let's head on down to the front and join the guys as the lights go out. The lights are up and we're green and everybody is away. Ginger Imposter getting a great start compared to the front wheel drives behind him. Starting up from pole position is going to be a massive advantage to this fella today, as long as he can break away early. So Ghost Realm having another one of his trademark good starts now in race 2. He's up to 8th already. There's a bit of a cut there I think for Ghost Ginge at the top of Eau Rouge. Didn't get a penalty for it though. Two TTs battling side by side now, Valium and Apache, the two P1 affiliated drivers. Oh, we see two guys getting it all sorts of wrong. Has rejoins, doesn't take anyone out thankfully. Look at this group now all tripping over each other. There's a little bit of bumping and barging there. The old ping pong physics of Gran Turismo. Trying to see, I think Terrence was the other car, not Terrence, CJW was the other car involved there. At the end of the straight. I don't really know the names of the corners and stuff around here, so don't expect me to be using them much, because I'll just second guess myself and mumble them anyway. James has dropped down to 3rd already, the two TTs are up past him, and the two Scirocco's are now lining them up side after side. He doesn't know which way to defend currently. Unfortunately, these FF cars in the Group 4 are just ridiculously OP at the minute. And if you don't like driving them, you're pretty much screwed like myself. Unless the conditions or the track help you out in your car compared to theirs. Infinity Decals now running 6th, but he's picked up a penalty. Just have to shake that off. Mike getting up to 8th now, but he's side by side with Diablo at 7th. He just outbreaks Diablo and takes 7th from him. Ghost Realm now in 9th, just behind. Again, another driver that is probably going to start to struggle once these front wheel drives get up the pace. sensible driving there from the guys. A couple of guys had a bit of overspeed there, but tucked in behind. Going through Eau Rouge and Radion. I think that's the name of them. Seen a couple of other races where people are trying to go side by side and stuff through there. Just it gets messy very quickly doing that. As we see, it goes around a spot after tucking in. Mike just ahead, chasing down Infinity decals. Mike needs to get a hurry on here. He's going to have Ghost Ram all over the back of him here shortly. And as if he just heard me, he pulls to the inside to have a look up past Infinity decals. Can he keep it hooked in? The brute strength of that Jaguar. No, he looks like Infinity decals is going to hold the position. Just see Walmid running wide there. Meanwhile, back at the front, P1 Valium is starting to stretch out. He's got Apache behind him, Surfer, Ev, and Mutt. Look how much they've dropped Ginger Poster now. He really has no answer to those FF cars ahead. You can see how much he's trying to push the car now, running out wide. As it looks like everyone's having a little bit of a trip over each other through the bus stop chicane. Allowed P1 Valium to get away a little bit. Yeah, they've all opened gaps up to each other now as they were tripping over each other. And Ginger Poster is coming under huge pressure from Infinity decals. I'd say he's going to be a sitting duck now as they go up through Eau Rouge. Infinity decals tucked right up behind the McLaren. You see the Jaguar with a much better top end going around the outside of the two of them. Although Ginger Poster holds the position after a little bit of a helping hand from somebody behind. Just giving him a little nudge into the corner. So we're into the third lap, and again, obviously I think we'll settle down a little bit now. We'll take a run through the order as we stand at the moment. It's P1 Valium out in P1. And then we got P1 Apache just behind him. Surfer Ev in third, we've got Mutt in fourth. Ghost Ram just in fifth, followed by Mental Mike in sixth with Infinity decals crawling all over him. Ghost Ram just behind him, Diablo. Then CJW Racing and CV Show just got ahead of Ghost Ram actually. Walmid in 12th, Terrence in 13th, and we've got Haz way off the back. He's pitted early again, but looks like, is he? No, if we wait too early to pit even on that, he must have had a big incident somewhere because he's way off the field. Oh, did he pit? Oh, he had a big issue on the first lap there. 2:56 first lap. Sorry, it took me a second to figure that out there. Got Valium now with Surfer Ev behind him as Apache's dropped back to fourth. These four at the front are just swapping and changing constantly. It's as if that three behind Valium are taking it in turns to see if they can attack Valium. We've got four of the teams in the championship, I think, being represented at the front there. Oh, actually, three of them. Michelin, 2 quick fit, and a HKS. I'll say unless Apache has changed teams, I must check that out, but it's definitely changed liveries for this round. Mike is now ahead of Ginger Imposter. And so is Hamilton Infinity Decals. Ginger Imposter now in 6th, V shows 7th, CJW in 8th, Terrence in 10th, Ghost Realm, sorry, Infinity Decals is in 10th, and Ghost Realm is way down. What happened with these? Let's see if we can jump back and see us better. Oh, shoulder to shoulder there. Trying back with them. Previously on the lap. Infinity Decals just doesn't quite get the apex and runs wide there, loses a spot to V-Shove, then takes it back, but also outbreaks himself in the process, losing 2 spots from that, dropping him down to 9th, and then him and Ghost Realm seem to stop battling it from there. So that's what happened to Infinity Decals. That's now starting to catch the back of the pack slowly. Valium trying his best now to stretch out at the front, but 3 guys behind him, not letting him get too far away though. Apache is starting to fall off this group altogether now. See the gap just appearing behind Surfer Ev. The TT does look a little bit harsher on his tyres than the Scirocco. Valium's tyres being the worst out of all of them, but he's going to be putting pressure by Mutt now, looking round the outside. Can Mutt hold it? Can he go balls to the walls? Yes, he can. He runs out wide, though he could pick up a penalty for that. Which, if he does, he would have to give the spot back. But he doesn't seem to have picked it up. It's a little addition to the penalty rule. If you gain a penalty while making an overtaking maneuver, you have to give it back because you've gained an advantage. And gain a penalty while passing that car. But Mutt is now up into first. Surfer Evs actually took advantage of that, and he's up past Valium as well. So Valium's dropped back into the clutches of Apache now. 2 TTs really starting to suffer as we're entering the lap 5 compared to the Scirocco's. The Scirocco's are looking handy on those front tyres. Was that a cut from Valium? Yes, it was. Gets a half-second penalty, so that now leaves these 2 guys safe from being overtaken. See there on the side of Apache's car, it still says quick fit, so he's just got a different livery for this round. Valium now lost a spot to his teammate, but decided just to bin off the penalty so he can go back on the attack. Third of the way through, Metal Mike's got his way up to 5th in the powerful Jag. It is a nice car, the Jag. It is very powerful, but good grunt from that V8 engine in it. She will destroy the front tyres just as quick as an FF car, unfortunately. That big long bonnet, big heavy engine quite far forward, it just destroys the fronts. Now up into 6th. Ginger Imposter trying to hold as much as he can. these positions higher up, the McLaren really getting bullied about Spa today. CJW in 8th, and Terence just behind. Ghost Ramp down in 10th. Also struggling at the McLaren. And the McLaren's maybe could have done with a bit of wet weather at Spa today, but as you can see, obviously Valium is in the pits. Ghost Ramp is also going to go in. As you can see, the sun is absolutely splitting the skies at Spa, so no help for the mid-engine rear-wheel drive guys today. If the decals has dropped way off the back end, he must have dived into the pits as well. Had enough of falling backwards, being bashed about probably, so dove in to get new boots, but he's stone dead last of the boat with a drag race with Ghost Ramp. Although it looks like Infinity Decals must have had a penalty of some sort there because he ghosted out. So back with the leaders, we've got Surfer Ev and Mutt battling out in the two Scirocco's. Apache just trying to keep them inside. He's really struggling. That front left is getting an absolute chewing on that TT compared to the Scirocco. There's quite a few quick left-handers like that, so advantage Scirocco at the moment. We got V-Show with Mike just behind. I mean, you can see the difference in the tyre work. Obviously the Jag wearing the rears because it's rear wheel drive, but look at the front compared to V-Show. A lot more weight on Mike's Jag, so that's the Achilles heel of the big cat. She chews them tyres up too much. Chris now up intersect, chasing down Mike. Can he get moved on down to the bus stop chicane? No, he's just going to stay behind. Yeah, in fact, he's going to dive in. We've also got Apache and Mutt. V-Show. Oh, excuse me. Diving in. Surfer Ebbs also dived in as well. So we've got Metal Mike at the minute in provisional P1. Just depending on if anyone comes out of the pits. No, Mike has now inherited the lead. Ginger Pasta is going to be in second. Here comes Surfer Ev and Mutt, and look who's right behind them. There's Valium. Apache is in sixth as well. Valium is right behind these two. He does have the overspeed, but sensibly doesn't try and move up through there. It's a bit suicidal to try and do a move up through that section of corners, although you will see people that will try it. I wonder why people end up off the track left, right and centre. Valium just having a look now at the inside of Mud, but he's held off there. Surfer Ev, a little bit of contact with Surfer Ev, and Surfer Ev goes around the outside. Valium's going to hold the position now though. Just closes the door on Surfer Ev. These three have been inseparable so far this race. See Apache just trying to re-engage with them after his pit stop, and he did drop off a little bit through that first stint. Metal Mike in the Jag and Ginger Pasta in the McLaren are probably both going to be coming in this lap. So we're now past the halfway stage of the race. they will be losing a lot of time to the guys behind now. They're quicker anyway, the guys behind in those cars, but with worn tyres on the two in front, they're going to be even more of a delta between them. Just they come up to the bus stop chicane, where are they going to go? A bit of a lock up there from Mental Mike. And in goes Mike, followed by Ginge. Mud comes through to retake the lead. He's actually breaking away quite nicely now from Surfer F. This is going to be looking like a very nice second stint for Mud, or second half of the race, shall I say. If he can just keep it on track. We've seen this with Mud and the Scirocco. They are a very good match together. All four of them are back through to their original positions before the pit stops. V-Show and JW are up in 5th and 6th. Ghost Ram in 7th, Terrence in 8th, and Mike has come out in 9th. Ginger Poster behind him in 10th. Woolman's now in 11th. Infinity Decals has dropped way off down into 12th now. Has 91 in 13th. Diablo at the back of the field in 14th. Apache is now past Surfer Ev, and he's just give Valium a little bit of a touch there, and he's through. Nothing too untoward. Two P1 guys in the two TTs, and then second and third. They're going to be looking to push up. They're part of the same online community, but running for different teams here in this championship, with Apache for Quick Fit and Valium for Michelin. Oh, as we just see Valium run way wide there, but just manages to keep the car in front of Surfer Ev. Oh, excuse me. Picks up a half-second penalty for his troubles, and he's now lost the place to Surfer F, so now cannot get past him until he gets rid of the penalty, but he should be able to do that through the bus stop chicane. See his penalty counting down. Oh, he just lets off the brake a little bit early and still carries 1/10, but that'll be lost at turn 1, so time they head on down the hill, he'll be clear of any penalties. There it goes. Fischer now in a decent position. Now he's dropped CJW slightly, who's now fallen into the clutches of Terrence. Jump on board with Terrence here as they head on down. Terrence just backing off to stay behind CJW up through Eau Rouge and Radion. I mean, that's very sensible driving there from Terrence. I'm glad we jumped on board when we did, just to see what he should do going up through that section. Great sportsmanship and racecraft, and that's put him cleanly up into 6th. Fantastic move and patience by Terrence. CJW didn't really have an answer for it and has now picked up a penalty. Ghost Ram had a nice view of that. He's still struggling down in 8th in the McLaren. Not really a track for that machine against these front wheel drives today. Mike down in 9th, Walmart in 10th, Ginger Imposter in 11th. You got Has 91 and Diablo really scrapping it out. Infinity Decals has had another issue, has he? Or has he had a pit? It looks like he's had gone into the pits for fresh boots. has put him way off everybody now in 14th. Such a shame. Infinity Decals had some really good races lately, but he's struggling here today. Spa, yeah, it's kind of a Marmite track. A lot of people are a bit blurry-eyed when it comes to it. They really do like it, no matter what anybody says, just down to his history and pedigree. It is a nice track to drive, but other people hate it due to some of the technical bits of the track. But it is a track that I find that if everyone drives sensibly, can be a really fantastic track to have a race on. And some of these guys are demonstrating. They're just demonstrating one of the horrible bits. If you go wide out of turn 1, it grabs hold of you and keeps pulling you over that AstroTurf. It's horrible. But he kept it straight. Picked up another half-second penalty for his troubles. Show getting a good run up behind him. We'll see, he has a penalty, so we'll push him. Chris is back ahead of Terence. Chris has a penalty, so I'm not sure when that pass happened or whether Terence had an issue and went off the track. Terence has it all to do again now. Ghost Ram was joined in the party with these two TTs as well. It's also giving Mike a chance to catch up. Junior Posters under real pressure from Walmart now. Walmart with the fastest way, jumping up over there, the fastest lap on lap 8. Oh, 2:25.7. Infinity Decals has had another. She's just doing a rolling burnout. That's what you call when you've completely had enough. I feel you, bud. I've been there myself. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was this race I had enough of him in rookies. But, it's a story for another day, I suppose. So we've got Mutt now way out in the lead. He stretched out a 5-second lead over Surfer Ev. He's really put the hammer down now as Mutt Valium's dove into the pits for the last 5 minutes to try on fresh boots. Surfer Ev in second, we've got Apache in third, V-Show now in fourth, Terence is in fifth just, or is he? Yeah, just in fifth ahead of CJW. Although CJW's gonna have a good run down the hill, he just managed to get rid of his penalty. Ghost Rom's also trying to have a wee little nibble going down the hill, but also decides it's not a good idea. Mike is caught right up to the back of these now. James has pulled out a little bit of a gap over Walmart. Diablo in 11th now, fighting with Has 91. And Valium is in 13th. He picked up a second penalty somewhere, probably cold tyres, heading out onto the track. It was cut a corner massively somewhere. Infinity Decals is thrown in the towel, wove the white flag, gone to the back of the garage for a cup of coffee and a burger, and don't blame him. So we're down to 3.5 minutes to go in round 5, race 2. The front's pretty much split up now into points of two guys who look, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, split up into two groups that are basically hold position as long as they don't drop it. Mutt being the one for the win. Surfer Ev being second in the other Scirocco, and they've got enough of a gap around them to control their pace and race now. You've got Apache in third, but it just runs a bit wide there. He's being caught very quickly by Visho. Visho could make it an all Scirocco podium if he manages to get past Apache. I'm pretty sure if that happens, well, even at the minute, people are going to be looking at this race screaming out for these cars to be banned. It literally is full of them. Yeah, the top 5 are all front wheel drives, either Scirocco's or TTs. Mike, the highest non-front wheel drive at the moment. CJW being challenged by Ginger Poster. Looks like Haas has also thrown in the towel now with only 2 minutes to go. Less than 2 minutes actually, we've got a minute and a half to go. So Mutt's going to get round for one more lap, I would say. We're halfway around the track now. Oh, might be tight actually. Look how close Visho now is to the back of Apache. Apache could be ready to lose his podium spot. With a minute to go, they should make it to the start finish line. It is going to be tight. Jump on board Visho. Lucky, he's literally nearly pushing the idea that he's going to have the inside coming up here, but who's going to have the balls to take the corner? A little bit of door banging. Visho looks to have the move completed. Can he hold it on track? He can. So Visho is now up into third spot. Goes defensive into the bus shop chicane. Apache's going for it. Big start. Oh, there's a bit of leaning and pushing there through the second half. And Apache didn't want to do another lap, or he was carrying. Apparently he backed off just on the line. Visho kept it pinned. Visho's gone round again. So we've got Apache in fourth, Terrence in fifth, Mental Mike finishing sixth, Ginger Poster finishing seventh. We've got CJW finishing eighth, Walmid in ninth, Ghost Realm in 10th, Valium in 11th, Diablo 12th, Has 91 has finished in 13th. Infinity Decals is just going round and finishing a lap to come home in 14th. Mutt, however, is on his final lap, lap 13. And he's gonna take home the win quite comfortably. Surfer Ev's gonna come home in third. Visho's gonna finish out the podium. So 3 Scirocco's occupying 1, 2, and 3 here at Spa. A good race between them. Mutt doing another great job in the Scirocco. He really does enjoy that car. Team HKS has picked up the win in race 2 for round 5. Quick Fit taking second. And PlayStation taking third. It must be that is, there we go, the penny drops now. I think that is delivery change. I think maybe Visho has switched teams from Samsung, which I'm pretty sure he was, over to PlayStation. Just jump with Mutt now as he finishes the final part of the lap. through this fast flowing section, heading on down to the bus shop chicane for the final time, and to take the win in round 5, race 2 for Team HKS. Great drive by Mutt yet again. So congratulations, go to Mutt as he does a victory wiggle across the line. Congratulations to Surfer Evan, great drive from himself as well as he comes home for the handbrake finish in second. And Visho stealing the podium on the final lap. Well done, buddy.